The question, everyone. What is the first question? A ball takes t seconds to fall from a height h1. A ball takes t seconds to fall from a height h1. So this is what the height h1. This is the case 1. Already you written the question. Again, no need to write. Case 1. So what is the time taken, guys? The height is h1, and as well as the time taken, how much? T1 is equals to t seconds. Yes or no? Now, next. What is the next one? And 2t seconds fall from height h2, then find the ratio of h1 and h2. Is it as ready? So another one. So another height we don't know. So that is what another time h2. So that time 2 is equals to 2t. Now they are asking what is the ratio of h1 and h2. Is it yes or no, guys? Height ratio of h1 and h2. Okay. Now very simple. So time and height we have one relation. What is that relation? Anybody? Time and height. This is the case 1. So case 1 h is equals to h1, and case 2 h is equals to h2. That is what. Now here time t1 is equals to t. Now time t2 is equals to 2t. Now we are having one relation. What is that relation? Anybody can tell me? Yes, please. Time and height. Even last class also I taught, but still people won't say what is this. Better I will stop, Hari. No need. Very useless actually. Nobody is opening the mouth. Nobody will say what is the use. So t is equals to root of th by g. Is it yes or? That is what the relation between a time and as well as height. So now as we know, here if you notice it, so root will come this side. What is this? Root will come this side. It will become t square is equals to 2h by g. So now if you notice it, what is the relation between time and height? Check it, everybody. Time and height, what is the relation? So t square is directly proportional to height. Understand? So if height will increase one time will increases how many times? Time will increases square of that. Understanding? For example, height will become 2h, then time will increase how many times? Time will increases 2t whole square. So that 4t square, the time will increases. Yes or no? So that is what the relation between them. So both are directly proportional to each other. So since h is directly proportional to t square, then you can take the ratio h1 by h2. What will happen, guys? What is the ratio? h1 by h2 is equals to ratio. So h1 divided by h2, which is equals to h1 means what? T square divided by h2 means what, guys? h2 means 2t whole square. Okay, so that is what. So it will become t square divided by 2 square into t square. So now if you notice it, t square divided by 2 square means how much? 4 into t square. So t square will get cancelled. What is the ratio, guys? What is the ratio? So h1 divided by h2, which is equals to 1 by 4, or h1 is to h2, which is equals to 1 is to 4. So that is the ratio. That's all. So for the simple question, you people are fighting like this. Okay, carry on, solve it. So here only one thing you have to remember. What is that? Height and time. What is the relation? Height is directly proportional to time square, or time square is directly proportional to time square is directly proportional to height. Understanding? So if height will become double, then time will increase how many times? 4 times. Understanding? 4 times of t square. So that is what you have to remember. If you know that, then it will be answer is easy. 1 is to 4. Is it completed? Ready? Arun Kailash? Ray, Danishkar, I'm very serious, Danishkar. If you're not allowed mouth, don't come to me also. I'm not going to be help anymore. Anybody's. Gokul also, and everyone I'm saying. If you're not interested to speak, don't come. Just leave from the meeting. I don't want. I 1 or 2 also enough. I will say for them alone. No problem at all. Only Reddy and every time Arun Kailash also very rarely only. Reddy and Harish is only responding. What about others? Why people are coming to the meeting simply? Next question, right? A stone is dropped from the top of the tower. A stone is dropped from the top of a tower. A stone is dropped from the top of a tower tower, drop on top of a tower and reaches ground in 4 seconds. And reaches ground in 4 seconds. Find the height of a tower. Find the height of a tower. Height of a tower. How many days I should say? Once if I'll say you are not kids correct, you have to understand and you have to say. Now, let us take what is the diagram will come. You have to draw the diagram. What is this called as? Anybody?
Tower.
What is that? The tower. What they are asking, see here, what we have to find, guys? A stone is dropped from the top of a tower and reaches the ground in 4 seconds. Time period we know. Find the height of a tower they are asking. Now, a stone is falling downwards. Now, G is positive or negative? Danishkar. Only Danishkar will answer. Others will be silent. G is positive or negative? If a stone is falling down,
Positive, sir.
positive. What is the value? What is the value? I told you already. You have to take either 10 meter per second square or 9.8 meter per second square. Let it be take 10, no issues. Now, if it is falling freely, what is the initial velocity? Danishkar. If it is falling freely,
Velocity is 0, sir.
after writing not, before you have to say, how many questions I have taught you till now? Freely falling. Arun Kailas, freely falling means initial velocity is what?
0, sir.
When the ball is thrown upward, then what is the final velocity?
0, sir.
0. When the ball is thrown upward, final velocity is 0. When the ball is freely falling, initial velocity is 0. Now, you tell me we want to find height. They are asking height. You know time period. What is the relation directly? Don't say me equation of motion. Okay, let it be. Which equation of motion we'll use, guys, to find height? We know time and we know position. Which equation of motion?
Second one, sir.
Second equation. Others don't know. So second equation of motion, if you use. So what is the second equation of motion? H is equals to ut plus half gt square. Is it yes or no? So if it is freely falling, it is plus or minus. If it is freely falling, it is plus or minus. Plus. If it is thrown upward, what is the equation? If it is thrown upward, it is what? Minus half gt square. Yes or no? That is what? Directly I am saying no value will change. So as we know, initial velocity is 0. So this full term will become 0. So what is the answer? H is equals to half gt square. So now substitute that and tell me what is the values? 1 by 2 into time is how much? 4 square. So which is equals to 2 ones are 2 5s are 4 square how much?
16, sir.
16. So 16 5s are
80, sir.
16 5s are 80 meters. That is the height of the tower. Now you no need to use the second equation of motion. As we know the time period. Time is equals to 4 seconds given. Please write it neatly. Given time is equals to 4 seconds. They are asking height. What is the relation between time and height? Time and height, directly we know that relation. Yeah, alternative method. Understanding? No relation I am asking, Hari. Oh yeah, time is directly proportional to, time square is directly proportional to height. We know that. What is the relation? T square is equals to, what is that? 2h by g. Is it yes or no? Or else we can say, what? T is equals to root of 2h by g. Now we want, what is that? T into g, understanding? Sorry, t square into g divided by 2, which is equals to h. This is the formula. Yes or no? That's all. So if you substitute it, you will get the answer. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. That is the formula.
Yes,
Please
sir.
write. So we know that is the formula for height and time. So h is equals to 1 by 2 gt square. If you want to find h, use this relation. If you want to find time, which relation will use? If you want to find time, which relation will use? T square is equals to h by g. Okay, Hari? Ready?
Yes, sir.
If you want to find time, use this relation. If you want to find a height, use this relation. No discussion with any other thing. Only if you know time, if you want to find height, use this relation. If you know height, if you want to find time, this is the relation. But G is positive or negative, you have to be very careful. If ball is coming down, G is positive. If a ball is thrown upwards, what is G? If a ball is thrown upwards, what is G?
Negative.
Negative. That is what. If all are involving in class will be very nice. One or two only responding, no use. Please solve this question. Once it is completed, let me know. Very simple question, but you have to solve. Next, shall we proceed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, everybody. Next slide. A body falling from rest. A body falling from rest. Involved in the concept study. You are ninth class. You are not kids. If you are like this, then there is no improvement. I will never see any improvement. What I should answer your parents then? Right. A body falling from rest. Covered distances. A body falling from rest in the sense of what is the initial velocity? Gokul, answer
sir.
or else leave from the meeting. Falling from rest, what is the initial velocity?
0, sir.
0. Yeah, falling from rest. Covered distances, falling from rest. Covered distances S1, S2 and S3. S1, S2 and S3 in first, second and third seconds of its fall. S1, S2, S3 in first, second and third second. Do you understand, everybody? Third seconds of its fall. Seconds of its fall. Okay, everyone, please respond. Next, calculate the ratio of S1, S2 and S3 respectively. Calculate the ratio of S1, S2 and S3 respectively. Any idea, please, how to solve? Sir, no information given how to solve, sir. You can ask me, but you can easily. Give me idea, anybody? Ready?
Sir,
Yeah. Any idea?
here
How to solve this
distance in the
question?
sense height, no, sir.
Yeah?
Here distance in the sense height, no, sir.
Only, Hari. Very good. That's all.
So we can use it that method, no, sir. T square is equal to we done homework sum, no, sir.
Yeah. Similar way. That's all. Very good. Very good. That's all. Nothing is there. You can see. So if it is body is falling from rest, what is the initial velocity? Right, given data. Initial velocity of the body. What is the initial velocity given? It is falling from rest. What is the initial velocity, guys? Falling from rest. Initial velocity is what? Please respond. Initial velocity u is equals to what? Ready? 0. Yes or no? If initial velocity is 0, now but they are not asking height, they are asking in the form of distance only. Now distance only, let me take. If body is falling, initial velocity is 0, then one more thing we can come to know. What is the acceleration? Danishkar, only Danishkar. Acceleration, positive or negative? Danishkar, are you there in meeting?
Yes, sir.
Then, if it is freely falling, what is acceleration? I am asking. Acceleration or acceleration due to gravity? Both are same. Positive or negative?
This
Freely
positive,
falling.
sir. Positive, sir.
Why can't you respond fastly? Like this, don't behave. So, initial velocity u is equals to 0 meter per second. Now, tell me. Let me take now, as we know, first second, what is the distance traveled? Everybody see. S1, understanding? S2, S3. Time is what? First second, third second. Now you tell me, what is the relationship between distance and position, time? This position and time. What is the relation? Just now we studied same formula. We know that. What is that? Height and time, guys. Just know that we studied. H is equals to
1/2
UT
g
plus
yeah. So we know that S is equals to half AT square. We are using here S. No, can S means A. H means T. Higher. See, remember, when H will come, it should come G. When S will come, it should come what? It should come A. Okay. So that is what I remember. So we know that S is equals to half AT square. Now, body covers distance S1. And what time, guys? Body covers distance S time. Body covers, yeah, body covers distance S1. In how much time? Danishkar, Arun Kailash? Body covers distance S1 in how much time? Which is equals to 1 by 2 into, understanding everybody? 1 by 2 into A into, what is the time period, guys? A into 1 whole square, first, second, next, same way. Body covers, please respond everybody. So body covers distance S2. S2 is equals to 1 by 2 into A into 2 square. Here everybody, that is what? Next, body covers 3. S3 is equals to, everyone. S3 is equals to, what is that?
1 by 2.
Yes, please. Yeah,
1 by 2
take S3. Yeah, body covers distance of S3 is equals to 1 by 2 into A into 3 square. Now, let me take first equation. First equation, what will come? S1 is equals to 1 by 2A. Yes or no? Second equation, 1 by 2A into 4. So 2 ones are 2 twos are, which is equals to what? 2A. Now third one, what will come, guys? 1 by 2 into A into 3 square 9. So that 2 ones are 2, 4.5s are. So what is the answer? 4.5A. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, everyone. Now that is what? Now they are asking ratio. So what is the ratio? Anybody can tell me? What is the ratio, guys? Ratio. Even now itself we can find the answer. What is the ratio? 1 is to 2 is to 4.5. Yes or no? That is all.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So now you can notice it. So if we'll do the sum of the ratio they are asking. So ratio means we can make it like this. So for example, let us take how to find the ratio. Simply you can solve S1 is to S1 is to S2 is to S3, which is equals to what is that? 1 by 2A, understanding, is to, what is that? 2A is to 4.5A. Is it yes or no? Everyone? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you'll notice it, observe very carefully. Is it the correct ratio? Hari? Is it the correct ratio? Is it the correct ratio? Yes, please. No. Why?
No, sir.
Let us discuss. For example, a body is falls from this. Now, first time it is travel how much distance? 1 second. 1 second is equals to how much distance? Yes, 1. Understanding? Yes, please respond. Now, second time it is traveled how much time? 2 seconds. S equals to 2 seconds. What is the distance traveled?
Yes, 2.
S2, but S2 is a what? S2 is a subtraction of from whom? S2 is a what, guys? S1 is already traveled, yes or no? So 2 seconds means we have to subtract S1 from where? S1 from S2. So you will get this one. Now, third second, what will come? Anybody? Third second, 3 is equals to 3 seconds. So what you have to subtract? Anybody?
Sir. Yes, sir. We want to subtract S1 and S2 from S3, sir.
S1 and S2 already we subtracted. Then if we subtract S3, then what will come? S3 means what will come? So S3 is equals to subtraction of S3 minus S2. So which will give you this distance. Understand, Hari? We already made S2, Hari. S2 means already subtracted S1. So again, no need to subtract S1. Understand?
Yes, sir.
That is. So now, so this ratio is wrong. So now S1 means we already know. What is the S1? 1 by 2G. Understanding? Now S2 means 2A minus 1 by 2G. So which is equals to how much answer? Sorry, 2A. 1 by 2A. So what is the answer? 2, if we'll remove 0.5, then how much is the answer?
1.5, sir.
Yeah. So if we'll take this one, so this is 1.5a. Now S3 is equals to what? Ready? Arun Kailash? S3 is equals to 4.5a minus 2a, which is equals to what? 2.5. Yeah, Hari.
So you want to substitute that 1.5 only, sir.
1.5 not. That is what, Hari. Carefully observe. This total, see, 2 seconds, this is the total distance traveled. So what will happen? We have to subtract half S1 distance from total distance so that it will give you the S2. Is it yes or no?
Okay, sir.
Understand? Now S3 means we no need to consider S1. Do you understand? From this point to this point, if you want S3 alone, then this totally we have to subtract. This totally means what? S2. Do you understand, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is. So that is what it is now. So this is the S3. So now what is the ratio, everybody? S1 is 2, S2 is 3, S3, which is equals, what is the ratio? 1 by 2a is to 1.5a is to 2.5a. Okay. So this is the ratio. So what is the ratio? 1 by 2 is to 1.5 is to 2.5. Make it into proper numbers, everything. Let me see who will say. Make it into proper numbers. By multiplying 2, yeah, by multiplying 2 with every number, so you can make it into proper ratio. So 2 will get cancelled. So 1 is to 1.5 into 2, 3 is to 2.5 into 2, 5. So that is the ratio. So the distance traveled by a body, S1 is to S3, S2 is to S3, is 1 is to 3 is to 5. Is it okay, everyone? Yes, please. That is. So here, one point you have to remember. Arun Kailash, have you understand this? One point you have to remember. So every time we have to do the subtraction. Understanding, for example, see, you are taking like this. For example, see, you are traveling from A to B. Next, B to where, guys? B to C. Then C to D. Okay. Now, first second, when T is equals to 1, what is the distance you traveled, guys? S1. Yes or no? So you reach to this point. Now, time T is equals to 2 seconds. 2 seconds means what? Already 1 second you traveled. What is the distance you traveled 1 second? What is the distance you traveled by 1 second? You understand, everybody?
Yes,
so S1. So S2 is equals to S2 minus S1. You have to do it. Then you will get this distance. Do you understand, Hari? Same way. 2 is next to time T. T is equals to how many seconds? T2. T3 is equals to how many seconds? 3 seconds. So 3 seconds. This full distance you already traveled, then this distance is remaining. So we have to subtract S3 minus S2 will give you this distance. That is what it is. Is it okay, everybody? Have you understand? Yes, please. That is what you have to do it, everyone. So that is the correct ratio which you are going to get it. So any doubt, anybody ask me, or else you start solving this. Start. Gokul, have you done? Arun Kailash, Daniskar. Solve it now.
Sir.
Yeah. Everybody solve. That is what, when the question will come, try to solve so that you will improve. But you are simply sitting, what is the use of this? Very, very bad. Next question. Let me see how many of you will solve fastly. Within a minute, you people can solve. But still, I don't know either you will solve or not. Shall I challenge you? Yeah. Let me see who will say that. Okay. Now you tell me, guys, if you want to find height, you know initial velocity. What is the formula you'll use? Initial velocity and height. Anybody? Sharply you should say. This is what I said. Learn the formulas first. You know initial velocity. You want find height. What is the formula we'll use? Harish, ready?
Freely falling body or electronic, sir?
Whatever it is, we are having same formula. No minus sign. Have you noticed it? Ready? Hari? Check it very carefully. I already told you. Formula. Calculating height and initial velocity. Height and initial velocity. What is the formula? Anybody? See your notebooks and tell me. Danishka. Yes, H is equals to U square by 2G. Very good. That is what. So others don't know. So if you know initial velocity, if you want to calculate, what you have to calculate, guys? If you want to calculate height, then basically we'll use which equation? third equation we will use. Is it yes or no? Third equation of motion, we will use it. Why? Velocity and time, velocity and position. Is it yes or no, guys? What is that equation? V square minus E square is equals to 2GH. Understand? So, but we don't want to waste time on all this. If you know initial velocity, you know height, we can use which equation directly? H is equals to what? U square by 2G. Understand? If that is what the relation, we know that. That's all. If you know that, then you can solve. But nobody answered except Hari. That also, Hari also after taking some time. Okay. Right. Question. A body is projected vertically upwards. What do you mean by this? Danishkar, a body is projected vertically upwards. Means it is thrown upwards or freely falling. A body is projected vertically upward. What do you mean by this? Anybody? It is thrown upward or downwards? If it is, the body is projected vertically upwards, means it is thrown upwards with a velocity 30 meter per second. Upwards with a velocity 30 meter per second. With velocity 30 meter per second. Find the maximum height reached by the body. Find the maximum height reached by the body. First, let us solve general method. Shall we solve, Hari? General method, ready? Reached by the body. Now, body is thrown upwards. G is positive or negative? Arun Kailas, will you speak or can I remove from the meeting? Body is thrown
Negative,
upward. Body is thrown upward. So,
Negative,
yes, initial velocity already we know that 30 meter per second. So, G value negative or positive? Negative. What is the value you want? What is the value you want to take it? 10 meter per second. Understand? Minus 10. So once the ball will reaches to maximum height, what is the final velocity? Danishkar, Gokul, ball is reached for maximum height. What is the final velocity?
0, sir.
0 meter per second. Very good. Now, so you can see, and they are asking now height. So velocity and height, which equation? Position and velocity, which equation?
The second.
Second equation. That is what you are studying, Arun Kailas. Time is second equation means position and time. But third equation, position and velocity. They are asking position. Are you mentioning anywhere time here?
No, sir.
And then you are saying second equation. How, Arun Kailas? This is what are you doing?
Sir, I didn't tell, sir.
Who said?
Danishkar, sir.
Danishkar.
Sir.
So now from third equation, position and velocity, third equation. What is the third equation? V square minus U square is equals to 2GH. 2GH or minus 2GH. It is going upward. So minus 2GH. Yes or no? That is what. Directly you can say minus 2GH. So final velocity is 0. Minus initial velocity how much? 30 square is equals to minus 2 into G value how much? 10 into height only we have to find it. So minus will get cancelled. 30 square how much, guys? 900 is equals to 20 into H. So H is equals to what will come? H is equals to 900 divided by 2, which is equals to how much? 4. How much it is?
450.
Sir,
400?
45.
I think it is 20. So not 2, 20. So 0 will get cancelled. 2 ones are 245. How much it is? 45 meters. Is it yes or no? That is the general approach. Now, but alternative method, we know that. What is the alternative method? Anyone? Directly we know the formula. Alternative. Yes, please. What is the alternative method? We know. What is the relation between height and initial velocity? We know height is equals to U square by, that is what? So 2U square by 2Z. Understand? U square by 2Z. That's all. So U is equals to 30 whole square divided by 2 into 10, which is equals to 900 divided by 20. So which is equals to 45. So directly we'll get the answer. Have you understand how simple it is? That is the knowing of formulas. Clear? All people will solve based upon this one, and they'll struggle somewhere. They'll commit mistake and they'll get the wrong answer. But if you use the formulas directly, are you getting the answer or not? That is what I want to say. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Write it. Now, Same way, if you want to find the initial velocity, but you know height, what is the formula? Anybody can tell me? If you want, you know height and you want to find initial velocity, what is the formula? Or final velocity, whatever it is, you can see. Carefully remember, you will get the answer. You want to find either final velocity or initial velocity. What is the formula? Is equals to root of 2gh. Same way, initial velocity is equals to also root of 2gh. Do you remember? Yes, please.
The what was the sign?
Time no need, correct, Hari. Time no need, only height you know. You want to find velocity. If the body is falling freely, find the final velocity. Then we'll use this relation. If the body is thrown upward, what is the velocity thrown? If it reaching to maximum height, then we can use this relation. Yes or no, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Time does not matter, correct? That is what I'm saying. If you know height, if you want to find velocity, we have to use either v is equals to root of 2gh or u is equals to root of 2gh. Either ball is falling. If the ball is freely falling, then which formula will use? First formula. Do you understanding? If the ball is thrown upward, we'll use this formula. That's all. Please note it down. If you note it down, then can I say the question? Gokul? Right. A ball thrown vertically upwards. 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 Vertically upwards means initial velocity or final velocity? Anybody? Initial velocity or final velocity? Ball is thrown vertically upward. Initial velocity. Final velocity will become 0. Understanding? Vertically upwards. Vertically upwards. And reaches to a maximum height of 15 meters. And reaches to a maximum height of. And reaches to a maximum height of 15 meters. How much meters? Gokul, calculate the velocity. Yeah, calculate the velocity with which the ball was thrown upward. Calculate the velocity with which the ball thrown upward. Purima, everyone?
Yes, sir.
That is. So now, again, basically, now you can see, first general method will solve. All people, how they will solve. Ball is thrown upward. They are asking initial velocity. What is the final velocity, guys? Final velocity is 0. And h is equals to, we know that h is equals to how much? 15 meters. Now ball is thrown upward. Vartini, g is positive or negative? G is positive or negative? Ready? Danishka?
Sir, negative.
Negative. Understand? That value is minus 10 meter per second square. Okay. Now you tell me. Again, we want to find velocity. Velocity and position. Which equation? Velocity and position.
Third one, sir.
Third equation of motion. Yeah, third equation of motion. You can see carefully. Now, what is the third equation of motion? V square minus U square is equals to 2g.
Square is equal to 2g.
Now, final velocity is 0. Initial velocity you have to find. Minus U square is equals to 2 into G value how much? Minus 10 into H is equals to 15. So, minus U square is equals to, minus will come from 2 10s are 20. 20 15s are how much? 20 15s are 20 into
300, sir.
yes, which is equals to 300.
300, sir.
Okay, now square will get cancelled. Sorry, minus will get cancelled. So now u square will go that side. What will become? Root. Okay. Now value if you want to find root of 300, how I can write? Root 3 into 100. Can I write it? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now this one can I write root 3 into root 100? This one can I write root 3 into root 100? How I can write? 10 square. 10 square and will get cancelled. So what is the initial velocity? Initial velocity 10 root 3 meter per second. Is it okay, everyone? Yes. Now As I
Yes, sir.
taught you in the last class, root 3 value 1.74.
1.732, sir.
732.
732, sir.
Yeah, 732. 732. So if you want find, you can multiply 10 with 1.732. You will get around 17.32 meter per second. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
17.2 meter per second, you will get it. Answer. That's all. So that is the initial velocity. Any doubt? Now, or else we don't want alternative method, as we know that if the ball is thrown, alternative. So if the ball is thrown and asking initial velocity, what is the formula? We know directly what is the formula. Initial velocity is equals to, yes please, root of 2gh. No minus, no plus, nothing. So directly you can go 2 into 10 into height, how much? 15, which is equals to 300, which is equals to how much? 17.32. Understanding? Meter per second. Is it okay, everybody? That's all.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So that is the difference between knowing the direct formula. So which is easy for you, Danishkar? First method or alternative method? See, alternative method, no need,
Alternative method.
yeah, no alternative method, no need to bother about sign convention. Have you checked it, guys? No plus, no minus, and all. Directly we are substituting. Yes or no? But if you
Yes,
do
sir.
normal, you have to check it very carefully with the sign convention and as well as all the things. But here, no need that. That is what it is. Solve this question, everyone, fastly. Meeting is going to end. Join fastly. Solve this question fastly, everybody.
Okay, sir.